I hope you're doing well. I'm Heather and welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a really exciting one because today it is spa day at Golden Leaf Stables, and because I've been working here, I'm able to give you all insight as to what we do with the horses because it's one of the few days that all of the horses get off together every year. And so on this day, naturally, they get pampered and extremely spoiled. So with that being said, let's dive into it. For spa day, each of the stable hands get given a few horses each that they have to bathe, groom, and treat. So today I'm looking after ᴰᴇᴛ, Domino, and Cupcake. Over the last few months of not having my own horse, and while I was in the riding school program, I rode a lot of these horses, so it is super exciting that I can now spend the quality time with them that they deserve. So let's get into that for them. The first one on my list today is ᴰᴇᴛ. I love her. She's such a cutie. You know, she's a very loving pony. Definitely the pony that I probably learnt the most from when I was younger. So it makes sense to start with her. She is filthy. She's got mud all over her from being in the paddock while the ground's been super muddy from the snow. So she definitely needs a good bath. She did so well. I'm honestly so proud of how well she did, considering she used to hate having baths and would always make it super hard. Now I'm going to take her out and give her a walk around, let her see some of the outside that she doesn't see a lot because of being in the lesson program and always being in the arena. This is Domino. He's one of the more advanced student horses, however he is an absolute angel. I loved riding Domino and have ridden him recently because he is the horse that my instructor always puts me on when I have to refine or learn dressage movements, and he was the first horse I competed on actually in a dressage competition when I was 13. Which is super exciting, but even more exciting when we came second. Most lesson students who ride him also take him out and compete with him, so he's very seasoned and definitely deserves all the rewards that he reaps. I think I'm going to hand walk him around, let him splash in the water a little because he absolutely loves doing that. I remember there was a day that I had to do a lesson with him and it drained me because I just couldn't figure out how to ask what I was asking for, and so I brought him down here just to, you know, do a bit of a refresh, and he started splashing around having an absolute blast. It made my day after feeling so low, but anyways, this is definitely a good treat for him. And last but not least is Cupcake. She is the sweetest mare and is probably every student's favourite horse in the stable. I'm gonna go ahead and give her a massage to try and loosen some of her tight muscles through her hind end. It tends to be where she gets the tightest, and then I'm gonna take her out into the paddock and play with her because she loves running around and having fun. So let's go do that. I think that pretty much sums up my day, but I know all the other stable hands have had just as much fun as I have. All the horses are looking very relaxed, so it's a definite bonus. I think I'm going to end the video here today because I've done everything that I need to. So I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you in the next video, so stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you then. Bye!